What's going on out there, YouTube land? TNT Neon Prime here, and we back with another review, but this time it's a different type of review. This is come from a YouTuber on YouTube called NeoLabs. And if I were y'all, I would go follow NeoLab. I would go follow him right now. I would put a description and the video. I would put a link in the description in the bottom of this video. So he is a customized transformer. He buy transformers and he customize them, like repaint them and everything to the color that they ought to be, you know what I'm saying, from coming from factory. So he go and redesign and repaint them and everything, and he do a wonderful job. So he started working on some of the Rise of the Beast figures that started coming out, and one of the figures was here, Arcee here. So what he come up with was that a backpack area where you can take the back of, you can take her front half of her motorcycle and split it in half and make it look more accurate to the movie version of that. So you pretty much, you know, have it look a little accurate, a little more accurate. And by what he's doing with that, let's get her back up here. With her doing, by him doing that, this is what he come up with right here. And this is 3D printed. Let's see, can I get the focus? So this is 3D printed, and what it is, you have the front half of the front halves, front of the motorcycle split in halves. You have the mounting area and everything. And I don't know if you can see that, but there you go right there, NeoLabs. So he sells this on his website. I would put a link in the description below for that also. So they do come unpainted. I don't know if he'll paint them or not, but I think this is one of the batches. I think one of the first batches I bought. So like I said, I don't know if he painted, but I'm gonna take the time out and paint this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this off of the thing, and we're gonna start putting it on Arcee so y'all can see what it looks like. Alright, so now we're getting ready to take it off of the paste. So according to him, what he was saying, all you have to do is pull back on them pretty much and just take them off of the pieces here. So we have that piece there. Alright, then we take the other little piece here, pretty much about like a model kit. So you take that off of there, and the two halves here, pretty much same way. Just break them off of there, and they come right out of that. And same for this one. Push it off, and they pretty much break away for all that. So I'm gonna go grab something, and we can start cleaning these pieces up and start putting them together. Alright, here we go. We got something here to carve it off with. I probably could pretty much pop most of that off, but see, you still have a little bit. Let me see, can I get this to... So you still have a little bit of notches here. So most of this can be, you know, just pretty much carved off. So that ain't too bad. Make it look smoother, and you know, just start taking the other little pieces and stuff off from the inside. I'm gonna clean the other ones up, and we're gonna start putting this stuff together. Alright, so I got all the pieces cleaned up pretty much. Remember, do not go too. If you're using a razor in between here, a X-Acto knife, basically try to get some of this off. do not go too close to these, because these are part of your connectors that will slide into these ports right here. So try not to go crazy with it. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to put part A here and part B together. We're going to have the open area turned up. This area is the dash, so it's pretty much like the speed arm and everything, so you want that facing up. And we're going to take this here and plug them in to place like so. So let's get this going, plug it in. It's kind of hard for the first time, which that is good. So I'm gonna sit here and try to plug this in and off camera, and I get back to you. Alright, back. So I got it in there. It was a tight fit, and I'm glad of that. So, and it's able to rotate. So yeah, I'm glad that it's a tight fit, so it won't wear out. This is a real good 3D printed piece right here. I gotta give it to them on that. I really like it. Alright, next up is going to be the windshield, pretty much. So we're going to take the windshield, the ball joints right here on this guy right there, and we'll nicely plug into the ball joints here. So we're going to take that and peg them in. Try and do this on camera. So we got that pegged into place right there, and you can see that they will rotate pretty good. They're in and out. Popped off. Let's try that again. There you go. And pop it back on. So we're gonna get the other side and do the same thing to the other side. I'll sit there and peg it in place. The ball joints give a satisfying sound. So satisfying sound. And there we go with that. And remember I saying try not to cut these pegs off, because that's pretty much what will lock the windshield in its spot. So I have the little tabs there. Probably got to do, they might slide in. Yeah, I think they, yep, there you go. So there you have it, and right there. And to show that her wheel will peg into that spot. Very tight for the first time use. That's what she said. And there you have it. Slide this back together. So there you have Arcee front end in there. So what we're going to do is take this off of Arcee. I'm going to take it off right there. If she'll cooperate. She don't want to lose none of her parts. So we have our parts right here chipping off. So you pretty much see that the speedometer on the windshield is actually made to the windshield, where this one is made onto the piece on the piece. Quite clever, quite clever. And we have it right here. I may paint it back this same color, but I may use a silver windshield. I don't know. Definitely going to make the handlebars black and the side view mirrors black. So yeah, definitely gonna do that. All right. So now what we're gonna do is take this piece and straighten it out, and we're gonna take and put this in place. So I had put this front end on backwards, so I'm gonna show you real quick what I done wrong. Alright, let's get her legs undone and open up the split. So let's take this off. So what I done wrong was I put this piece on upside down as inserting it back to her body. The open area needs to be facing down, so whenever you do go into vehicle mode, let's get her back to vehicle mode, where this area can go pretty much over that split area like so. So pretty much have Arcee rocking a backpack pretty much like that, without the wheel being up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you rock it like that, or you can probably rock it like, bring it here like so, or I could rock it like that without the wheel being in place, and you probably can rock it like this. If it is, I'm making it forcing it to do something it probably don't need to be doing. Right there. So pretty much back to that spot. You can have it hanging off, or you know, bring it back forward like before. You can have it like that with that diamond shape in the back, which pretty much is, it goes over it pretty much hide where almost like hide the back of her head. So there are many ways you can do it, and I mean, like I said, if you want the wheel on it, you can still put the wheel on it, but I don't think I'm gonna rock it with the wheel. I don't mind parts forming. I will be rocking her like that, and this kit is great to have. So yeah, I might be doing you can take that and pretty much rotate it too and bring it up like that, where she has a small little backpack. So yeah, many ways you can do that, so it can sit right there, and she has a little backpack also. So yeah, you can do it whatever way you like. It's be your kit to do whatever you like to do with it. Here she goes in her alt mode with the new 3D piece added in, and I have to say it does look very, very good up there. It looks more natural than this. Looks way more natural than this right here. So yeah, this looks way, let me reaffirm that, this looks more natural than what this does. So yeah, it looks real good. Looks real good. So let's just show you how it looks with her standing, have it standing on its own. Alright, so that's what it looked like with her when she's standing on her own and everything. You see the wheel turns really good. So yeah, there she go. Alright, when we come back, I have her painted up. Alright, we're back with the custom paint job on my Arcee from Rise of the Beast core class figure. I'd like to thank NeoLabs for, of course I purchased this from the front end from NeoLabs, and I like to thank him for sending it out so quickly to get it, so I can get it done, get it painted and everything. But yeah, there it is, custom painted. I decided not to go with a pink. I decided to go with a metallic type red deal, and only thing I left pink on her was pretty much her face, and went with a hot pink for her cheekbones, which I will bring that in and show a little bit. I did paint this with a paintbrush because I do not have no spray gun and everything, and I did not feel like painting her with spray can. So I did use testers enamel paint on her, and you know, and to me it seemed like it turned out good with it, well, to take on how I done it. But so there she is with the, like I said, the front end came from NeoLabs and everything. So let me take, see, can I get that focused? So the front end came from NeoLabs, and I'll put a link in the description below so y'all can, you know, do this mod to your Arcee, which puts the backpack, pretty much lay the backpack against her shoulder blades, so you can see where the windshield and everything rests against her shoulder blades. So yeah, that's, I like how he done that, and how he's able to done it is able to fold down as normal and twist, so you can have it like so. I mean, it'll be back like it was from the beginning, just with a wheel and stuff up there, or you can have it clean if you don't mind parts forming. You pull the wheel off and have it just like that, so it can rest against her back, which makes it look a whole lot cleaner and everything. So alright, as you can see here, can I get it to do right? So you see here, I went with, decided to go with I left her face pink. I did her eyes. I enhanced the eye color on it because the eyes were a little too dark for me. I put a little bit of white or blue across here. So I got this off of the image from the commercial, the video, video that we saw when they first introduced Rise of the Beast this year. So, and then went enhanced with the blue here on the side also. So, and then her cheekbones, I gave them a hot pink accent. And now, like I said, I went with a copper I went silver on the waistline. I went white right up in here, and silver for her abdominal area. Went copper here, and copper on her weapon. Left the weapon black. And I went copper on the inside of her legs, and copper and silver on the inside of her legs and everything. The copper, I like the copper where the copper looks really good. So I decided to break up her white, a lot of her white areas, and went here with the metallic red. Everything, I did her wheels with the same copper. Also the chain with the copper, and the rotor with a silver did not do nothing with this wheel, because that wheel is supposed to act as a single bar wheel. So you know, you can see why I did a lot of detail of her hands. I did with the turn signals in the back here, and the silver for the brake lever, and the black for the handlebars. And I get into more of that detail once I transform them. And I put a Autobot symbol here directly in the forehead. So yeah, that's my take on her. Got rid of the headlights off of her chest, so I got rid of that. And I know it's supposed to be a faux chest, but yeah, I didn't like the headlights on it. So alright, so we're gonna get her into her bike form so y'all can see this wonderful piece, how it works out in her bike form. Be right back. Alright, there go Miss Arcee in her alt mode. Looking really good, if I do say so myself. And so there you see the front end, nice and plush and everything. So I decided to go with her headlights being in a gold. So I decided to go with that, with the gold headlights. Of course, amber turn signals here. With her wheel up front, I decided to do a silver for her rotor, and copper gold for her rims, and copper gold for her shock. You're looking there, I went in with gold also, and did a silver in the speedometers. Also went and highlighted silver here on the gas tank. Like I said, I did this all with a paintbrush. So any other thing I usually did spray can, but I said I give my throw a hand to trying it with a hand brush. So you know, it's not the best, but it's work. And pretty much, yeah, there's some stuff I got to go in, you know, right in here and outline it back in black a little bit. Get a fine tip brush to do all of that. So yeah, and see, I did silver for her mirrors on the inside. So I'm gonna give a highly recommendation on going by NeoLabs and picking, getting this, because to me it will step up your level of for your RC. It looks really good. And like I said, if you don't mind parts forming, you can pull that wheel off and rest that thing right against her back, and it looks really good. And it looks 10 times better in alt mode, and 10 times better in robot mode. Alright, so there it is. Like I said, I got this from NeoLabs. It'll come in, like I explained earlier in the video, it'll come in that form right there. I want to say it's $10, I think, maybe $11, somewhere in there, but I'll post a link in the description below so y'all can see that. And you know what I'm saying, I'm moving up. I just want to thank my subscribers, and to my new subscribers who are going to subscribe to me after they watch the video. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak it into existence. I'd like to thank y'all for subscribing to me and you know, watching my videos, and you know, just getting it out there. And I'd like to thank y'all a lot for that. Evidently I'm doing something right to get up to 400. I think I'm 420 now, somewhere in there. So I'm doing something correctly, and I so thank y'all for, you know, watching my videos, and you know, and subscribing to me. All right. But on that note, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, you can give a thumbs down and everything. So as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT out. And I like to thank NeoLabs for sending this out to me real quickly so I can get this video done. I did pay for this, so it's not a promotion. I'm just promoting who I think is a good guy y'all can deal with when y'all need, when he do little upgrades and he start putting stuff up for sale. You know, cause he just recently did a torn, and you need to go check that video out. I may have that description. I may put that description in the video and put that video in the description below also. But go, yeah, check him out, and you know, check all his custom work and stuff out. All right, as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Be blessed.